Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm your boy Astrel from Astrel Vibes, here to give you a card reading about your life purpose. Thank you so much again for stopping by. As I said, today's card reading is about your life purpose. And I know that this is a pretty hefty question for a lot of us. I know for myself, I do struggle a lot with this question. So the other day, I took it upon myself to finally get this question answered. So I did a card reading and I found that it was super helpful. So I'm hoping today's reading is just as helpful as it was for me. For you guys, if it was, awesome. Please do let me know in the comments below how it went. And if it didn't, I know sometimes the first pile I pick doesn't really resonate. So I'll just reground again, ask the question, and sure enough, the second pile that I choose is usually the one that resonated. But if you guys do like this video and this reading, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing this stuff every other week. I love the shit out of it. I really enjoy doing it. So if you guys have any suggestions for future pick a card readings, please do let me know and I'll definitely get to it. So let's stop the talking and finally get into this reading. Alrighty guys, so these are the three piles that we're going to be working with today. They are 1, 2, and 3. They each have their own crystal in front of it. Pile number 1 has a tiger eye there. Pile number 2 has the amethyst. And pile number 3 has the blue calcite. So pick whichever pile resonates the most with you guys. Please remember as well that this is a general reading. So pick the points that are said that resonate with you. Others might not so much. And the cards that we're going to be working with today is Doreen Virtue's Life Purpose Oracle cards. And then the second set is Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides from Stephen D. Farmer. Alright, so if you guys would like, you could take a moment to ground yourselves and find whichever deck resonates with you, kind of jumps out at you. Alright, so this is for pile number 1. For those of you guys who picked the pile with the tiger eye, this is for you. And already, I'm really feeling this energy of you guys. And you guys are really quite a very salt of the earth type of people. Very grounded, very understanding. You guys like to hold that more stoic exterior to you, but there is this very loving and soft side to you guys as well that you guys show. I want to say to those who are closest to you, but also it'll come out to like acquaintances or strangers some of the time as well. I hope that does make sense and it does resonate. But anyway, so your guys' first card for over here is Author. So I'm going to grab that, bring it a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see it. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Guys, that's like super exciting, I have to say. As well, I'm going to read from the books that the decks come with, just so you guys could get like a little bit more of a deeper explanation for each card. So it says, you've long had the thought of writing a book, and this card is a signal that the time is now. This endeavor is part of your life purpose. Although you may not have fully formed concepts in mind, the act of writing will prime the pump and create a flow of ideas. You'll tap into the divine infinite wisdom while writing, which will help you better hear the voice of God and the angels. Most authors pen their books in small time increments, so don't think that you need to retire in order to have the hours to devote to writing. Remember that if you finish just one page a day in a year, you will have produced a 365-page book. If you need additional confidence in your writing abilities, you can always take classes, join or start a writer's group, or hire an editor. The main point here is to write now. I have to say, guys, that's pretty incredible. So I'm really looking forward to that book that I know you guys are, going to start up. So for the next card, it's the Builder. I'm going to bring that closer for you guys to see. It says your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So I kind of feel that works hand in hand a lot with the author, with writing. So let's see what the book says about it. Your inherent interest in structure and architecture has led you to develop an eye for design and skillful construction. You're naturally inquisitive and you want to understand the mechanics and engineering secrets behind everything. To you, a beautiful building as a testament to humankind's creative abilities. Your soul longs to create because your sole purpose is to build. You love new projects. Ooh, new projects, number one pile, people. Ooh, books, projects, just saying, that you could sink your teeth into, especially when you can merge plans with creativity. If you're not involved in literally erecting a structure, you may enjoy building automobiles, computers, gadgets, airplanes, or other machinery. You're also good at starting new ventures and you enjoy a healthy balance of leadership qualities along with teamwork ability. You drew this card as encouragement to explore new ways to be a builder. For example, if you can build a successful business from scratch, or your inner guidance may direct you to build muscles. Ooh, get that pump going, guys. Muscles as you get more involved with physical fitness. The sense of accomplishment you receive from building something is your soul's reward. That's pretty incredible, guys. As I said, you guys have a really great energy to you guys. And I feel already that those two cards work hand in hand with each other. So let's move on to the next card, which is Children. I'm going to bring that close for you guys to read and check out. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. And this is what the book says. You have an affinity for young people, which is why you drew this card. Helping children is an important and much needed function since the world's youths need understanding adults. Kids naturally trust you and look to you for leadership. Consider devoting your time and talents to helping them keep their minds and hearts open to love. In this way, you contribute to developing a world of sensitive and caring future leaders. Your life purpose can follow many avenues, including raising your own children or spending time with those of a close friend or relative. Ask Archangel Metatron, the angel of sensitive young people, to guide your actions so that they're best suited to your abilities and help children most effectively. Any of your natural interests, such as writing, there you go, guys, writing, art, music, animals, sports, and so forth, can be a way to help heal and support children. If you need additional training or ideas, the angels will guide you. Guys, honestly, that's super exciting. These three cards here work perfectly. So I hope that really helped you guys figure out, the next step that you guys could take in your life. And so for the card of the Animal Messenger deck, you have the Seagull. And it says, now is a time for deep emotional healing. Which is really perfect considering that we just got done having a full moon, which is, the energies are definitely aligned to help let go and ring in this brand new, just the brand new energy. So the book says for the Seagull, the emotional sea that's hovering just below your consciousness is a well of feelings that needs to be acknowledged and expressed. And side note, I'm being guided to say to you guys that writing is going to be very therapeutic, because already with what the seagull says about how there's like that emotional sea that's hovering just below your consciousness is a well of feelings that needs to be acknowledged and expressed through writing. You guys are going to be able to finally like express those feelings and emotions. Anyways, so expressing emotions doesn't mean indulging in them compulsively or creating drama around them, which I kind of get the feeling that you guys aren't those type of people. Like, you guys kind of keep your emotions under wrap. And I'm not saying that you guys hold in your emotions. It's just you rather keep those emotions to yourself. And you guys like to keep those emotions like to yourself. You don't like to display them, but you guys do express them if you are around like the proper company. If there are tears, let them simply be tears and allow them to flow. Cry or laugh as much as you need to. Explore these feelings by sharing them with someone you trust, or write about them in a journal. Again, guys, writing. This is, it's coming like full circle here. Or write about them in a journal. Paying particular attention to the sensations in your body. These sensations are clues to the layers of emotion that are just below the surface of your awareness. By either talking or writing them down, you bring them into your awareness, find relief, and create an opportunity to release them. Don't let this be a theatrical exercise, one where you act or try to force yourself to feel something you're not. Make sure that you include a good dose of humor from time to time, particularly if you're dealing with darker and scarier emotions. It's not necessary to cleanse the emotional and psychic scars that remain from earlier experiences too frequently, but now is the time to do so. Should you find yourself starting to get lost in the whirlpool of traumatic memory, change the scenery by physically moving or intentionally distracting yourself in some way. It isn't necessary to cure yourself of the feelings associated with these memories all in one setting. Instead, simply relieve some of the pressure that lurks below the surface. And these cards have association words, so I'm going to read that off for you guys. So it's observant, swift, opportunistic, carefree, versatile, resourceful, intelligence, scavenging, communication, sociable, protective, messenger, emotional, respect, and fairness. And yeah, guys, so that concludes pile number 1. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, if you felt like this pile resonated with you, please comment, let me know how it went, and if it did, amazing. Also, if you guys want further readings, I have some contact info below this page, so feel free to email me or hit me up on any one of my social channels. Again, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are a really beautiful group of people, and I just honestly can't wait to see what you guys have in store for the world and what you guys are going to build. And hopefully it is writing. Yeah. Hopefully it's writing, or at the very least, like, being able to have that journal to be able to express your emotions. Because I know sometimes emotions can be very taxing and not the easiest things to control. So good luck with this, and yeah, let me know if you guys are starting that book. And yeah, good luck with everything. Pile number 1. All right, guys, so pile number 2. So for those of you guys who picked the pile with the amethyst, this is the card reading for you guys. I'll just let you guys know in advance that I not only read the cards simply by themselves, I also consult the book as well, just to get a little bit more of a deeper explanation behind each card. So without further ado, so for pile number 2, your guys' first card was counseling. And that says, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. And already I could tell with this pile, you guys are really like tender and loving souls. I have to say, like, I feel like if I saw you guys like on the street, I would definitely want to tell you guys like my life story or like whatever's in my mind, because you guys just have such an open and loving aura to you. You guys just naturally, your aura is just very nurturing and loving. So you guys bring in like a lot of just a lot of people. Yeah, so let's see what the book says for counseling. People frequently reveal their deepest secrets and worries to you because you're a natural counselor who channels wise advice and kind support. This card comes as a counselor for you, advising you to choose a career path involving this type of work. Since you're already performing the functions of a counselor, you may as well receive remuneration in addition to the emotional fulfillment that counseling brings to you. The angels can support any need or desire you may have for classes that will teach you skills and lead to proper licensure. Your counseling path can be along the lines of life coaching, where you help clients organize their goals and intentions into achievable steps. Or you can blend in spirituality through traditional pastoral counseling or via the more alternative path of giving readings. Oh my god, like this one. Your work could also involve writing or teaching. The main point is that this life purpose uses words as a healing modality. With the proper training, you're highly qualified to conduct counseling work. Please don't think that your own life needs to be perfect before you can help others. All counselors have their own ego issues and human imperfections. The point isn't whether you have these character and life quirks. It's what you do with them that counts. As long as you listen to your clients' feelings with an open mind and heart, their needs will be served. Wow, guys. So I must say, you're a very, like, just a very beautiful group. And no wonder I felt guided to put the amethyst on this pile. Yeah, you guys are just natural healers, I feel like. And you help a lot of people. And I'm being guided to say that you guys have to remember to also heal and love your guys' self, because you guys do dish out like a lot of support for those that you guys love and for anybody really. But you just have to remember to kind of take the time out for yourself to heal and balance and realign yourself. So anyways, going to card 2 says support. So your life purpose fully supports you. So that's really exciting and reassuring, I must say. So I'm going to consult the book here. And the book says, you've drawn this card as a sign that you're fully supported. As long as you fully commit to your life purpose, hold positive intentions, and follow your divine guidance. You may feel insecure about making a career transition. Perhaps you feel stuck in a job that offers you financial security with few other rewards. Maybe you've outgrown a profession that once fascinated you. Or you could be wondering how to build a financial foundation for your spiritually based business. The angels ask that you lean upon them as trustworthy business partners who illuminate and support your path. Your role is to continually talk with them, silently is fine, about your hopes, dreams, expectations, insecurities, and other issues. Tell them everything. Then listen to their answers, which come to you as a strong and Then listen to their answers, which come to you as strong and recurring feelings, ideas, and signs. If you're unsure whether this guidance is accurate, request additional signs and clarification. Like the world's best coworkers, the angels only have your happiness, peace of mind, and best interests at heart. Guys, it's super beautiful. And also, I felt guided to say, as I was reading, that explanation for you guys was that I feel that you guys are kind of scared to act, and that's why the support card was pulled, was to just help ensure that you guys are your feelings are validated, and it definitely is time to take the the necessary steps at whatever your dreams are. And in this case, I feel that it is some sort of like life coaching or spiritual business that you guys want to begin. But it's just that like that fear that you have to get through first. And honestly, just by feeling your guys' energy from this pile, you guys are going to be very successful for sure. And the world definitely needs more of you guys. And I feel like that can't be said enough. So, anyways, going to card number 3. And it says crystals. And it reads, your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Really beautiful card there. And for what the book says about that card is, this card is a signal for you to delve more deeply into your understanding of crystals and gemstones, as they're calling you to work with them as part of your life purpose. These objects amplify and direct the divine healing energy to people, animals, and the environment. Each one has a life force to which you've often connected. Now it is time to research this connection through classes, books, and intuitively communicating with crystals. There's a reason why crystals are used in watches, computers, and medical devices, namely, their power to magnify energy and light is directed ways. Their power to magnify energy and light in directed ways. Similarly, you can use them for healing purposes to amplify your natural abilities. Your work may combine crystals with massage, energy healing, arts and crafts, or other endeavors. Regardless of what you do, be sure to include these powerful objects. If you're new to working with stones, paying a visit to Gem Shop is a good starting place. Walk through with an open mind and heart and notice which crystals attract you. Then read up on the healing properties of the ones that call to you. You will find that they provide exactly the energy most needed at that time. Trust that this law of attraction process will also work through you to help your clients. Wow, guys, so you're being guided to work with crystals. And I feel like some of you guys are kind of taking what you feel with crystals lightly and not taking it as serious as what you guys are naturally gifted at doing. I hope that made sense. So it's just kind of like, you'll have like a crystal around, like sitting around, not like really knowing what it does, but hey, like it looks really awesome and you felt really good, so you guys just kind of bought it and put it like wherever. Instead, what my guides are kind of saying for you guys to do is to, as the book said, like dive a little bit deeper into each crystal that you have or are looking to buy or come across in like a crystal shop, and just ask more questions about it, see what it does, and yeah, kind of just go from there. So the 4th card, guys, which is funny because all the other piles that I've done all have 4 cards in it, whereas this pile I was guided and drawn to pulling 4 cards. So I personally think that's pretty awesome. So let's figure out what this 4th card is all about. So I'll bring it closer for you guys to see. It says school, and the little blurb at the bottom says the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Awesome. So let's consult the book and see what the book says. This card guides you to return to school to further your education and gain new skills related to your dream career. The angels assure you that the timing is ideal for you to take this leap and that it's part of your divine life mission. You'll also find joy in learning about your beloved profession, and you deserve this happiness. It's part of your loving self-care. Your education path will inspire others to follow their own intuition paths as well. For a few, this card also signals that your soul longs to teach in a classroom setting, helping young people develop their minds and acquire skills as a vital profession, one that the angels are happy to support. Ask them for guidance about your teaching pathway, and they will guide every aspect of it. From their higher perspective, the angels know which avenue is best suited to you and your talents. They'll give you the ideal teaching situation. And what kind of popped in my head for this card was, maybe don't feel like you guys have to go back to college or go back to university, or for the younger people who are watching this, feel as though like you guys have to go to college or go to university. Like, there's there's how many online courses that you guys could take. Like, it doesn't have to be like a full out college or like university that you guys could have to go to. Like, you could just simply go on the internet and find whichever class it is that you guys want to take and then take it. And for this group in particular, I feel like it may be a course about any sort of like spiritual modality, so Reiki, for example, or learning more about card readings, crystals, that sort of thing. So yeah, guys, it's super, super exciting. So for the fifth card from the Animal Totem deck, it is Boar. And for him, his little blurb, or she, says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. You guys sound like pretty badass, I must say. Alright, so for the boar, let's consult the book about it. And it reads, whatever difficulties you're experiencing now, whether with a relationship, career path, or some other concern, dig in and rummage around until you discover how to solve the problem. Then take immediate action to remedy it. Every time you confront adverse situations in this way, you'll be uprooting those elements in your life that appear to be obstacles to fulfilling your purpose. Life can sometimes be very uncooperative with your rational mind's sense of order, and will at times even block your demands of how events or experiences should unfold. If you're living on Earth, you're going to get your feet muddy sometimes, but it's no call for panic, crisis, or drama. Instead, take a couple of deep breaths. So, take a couple of deep breaths, pal number 2. Breathing in that good ass prana and exhaling. Awesome. And view whatever problem you encounter as simply something that needs to be taken care of. As the saying goes, there really are no problems, only creative possibilities. Once you've emerged victorious, which means that you've either conquered your problem or changed your thinking about how you initially perceived the situation, you'll experience a surge of power and confidence. Remember that your power originates from Source, expressed through you and as you. When you vanquish the illusion of the situation being a problem, you'll not only feel a greater sense of relief and freedom, but you also open the way for your heart, mind, and soul to be more in alignment with the will of Spirit. When you operate from that perspective, you can overcome anything. So for the messages from your animal spirit guides, the book, they have association words. So your association words for the boar, pile number 2, is courage, hospitality, earthiness, self-reliance, protection, prosperity, organization, fierceness, uprooting, cleanliness, determination, balance, security, and tenacity. Wow. So I straight up would not want to get in any of your ways after reading that card for you guys. I'm being guided to say, like, don't be afraid to make the transition that you guys feel in your heart is proper, but your mind sometimes just gets the best of you. And I'm picking up on a few of you guys, and I feel as though that fear base of not making the fear base that is linked to making that transition is based out of, is rooted in guilt. And my guides are wanting to tell you with so much love that do not feel guilty for what you know deep down in your soul and in your heart is right for you. And you guys are going to blossom so beautifully into who you guys are, of course, meant to be. And I feel like the Boar card here is such a lovely card, seriously. It's just reminding you that, you do live on Earth. Unfortunately, I wish very much myself that we could be, badass angels flying around. You live on Earth, and sometimes it's not going to be the most clean and easy way to get through things. You are going to get muddy, you're going to get a little dirty. But with all that, you're building something, you're creating something, you're blossoming. It's just like the story of the lotus, where the lotus, I believe it gets planted in, sorry for lack of a better term, but like this shit, it blossoms out of this shit of the world and, turns into a lotus blossom. And lotus blossoms are just an absolute beauty to come across. So maybe you guys share, I feel like you guys share the same story as a lotus blossom. Unfortunately, you're kind of in this shit pile that, it's smelly and like you want to get out of, but it's going to take some work to kind of get out of it. But when you guys do come out of it, you're all the more wiser, all the more beautiful, and all the more understanding about just life in general. So I'm so excited for you guys. Please comment, let me know if this reading did resonate with you. If you guys want any further inquiries about any other question, please feel free to contact me. My contact info is below this page. So yeah, feel free to either email me or reach out to any one of my socials. I'll happily message you guys back. And yeah, pile number 2, thank you so much for stopping by and blessing me with your guys' beautiful energy. Take care and all the best. Alright, so welcome pile number 3. For those of you guys who picked the blue calcite, this reading is for you guys. So for your first card, it says Spiritual Teacher. I'll let you guys take a good look at that. And for the little blurb below it, it says, you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. For these readings, pile number 3, I like to not only see the card and read the little blurb below it, but also like to consult the book that the deck comes with. So let's just find the page. You're a healer who reaches your audience with words. You teach in a way that brings healing blessings to your clients, readers, and listeners. You even do so with your family and friends. In fact, people seek you out for guidance, including strangers who tell you their intimate secrets and pressing problems. Your trustworthy nature and shining inner light signal to others that you're a natural-born spiritual teacher. This card indicates that you wish to be a spiritual teacher for the joy of it, without ego concerns about fame or fortune. You're a natural channeler who brings divine guidance to others who ask you questions about their lives. You're also acutely observant about human nature, especially as it relates to the spiritual path. As a result, you bring a unique voice to the field of spiritual teaching. As long as you remain focused and service and being your natural self, you'll find a wide and receptive audience for your work. Take a moment now and ask your guardian angels, what is the next step for me to take upon my pathway as a spiritual teacher? Notice the thoughts, feelings, and signs that come to you as answers, and continue asking the angels for additional clarification. So pile number 3, that's pretty incredible. You guys are definitely being called to, of course, work as a spiritual teacher, but have your own unique twist on spiritual teachings. And yeah, and forgot to say that the people who picked this pile here, you guys straight up shines so much. Like, your heart chakra is straight up like wide open. Like, we haven't even gone to this card yet, and I honestly feel like this guy, like this angel here, it's a little hard to see because the camera's not really picking it up, but I hope you guys could see like the wings there on the end. And you guys are totally that angel there, for sure. I could see it and I could feel it. You guys have such a beautiful presence, and it's so like warm. It's so warm-hearted and so so inviting and so much fun. Like, I feel like you guys have such like a vibrant aura about you. Like, always smiling, like always happy, always like ready up to do things. Like, very like fiery personalities. Awesome. So with that said, coming to our second card, which reads as family. Family. And the little blurb below it says, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. That's definitely a really sweet card, for sure. So in the book, it reads as, you drew this card to remind you that your life purpose begins at home. You serve an important function through your relationships with the members of your family. This includes the prayers you say on their behalf, the kindness you bestow, and the compassion you have for their actions. This card is also indicative of some forgiveness or that will benefit everyone concerned. You can start the process simply by holding the intention to clear the energy with your loved ones. You already know the people whom you need to forgive, as your first thoughts on the subject were your indicators. A life purpose doesn't necessarily mean a wage-paying career. It's a scope of experience in which you devote yourself to developing your ability to fully love. Wow. Sorry. Pile number 3. I'm just going to read that again because that's like one of the most like beautifulest things I've ever read. So I'm going to read that one more time. Side note, because I just feel like in our society, life purpose, figure out your life purpose, get paid for it. Like, it's having a career is highlighted as being like your life purpose. So this is just a really beautiful thing. A life purpose doesn't necessarily mean a wage-paying career. It's a scope of experience in which you devote yourself to developing your ability to fully love. For most people, relationships with family are grist for the mill in terms of learning to rise above ego challenges. As you focus upon your loved ones' inner beauty, you begin to see it within yourself and all of life. Today, say prayers for the health and happiness of every family member and notice your inner responses to these blessings. You'll experience newfound peace, which will benefit you in countless ways. Honestly, I don't really have much to say after that card because reading that card also like hit me as well. So pile number 3, that's definitely one of the greatest cards I've ever read. And I hope that you are able to take that practice of forgiving into your life. Because I know forgiveness isn't, it seems like it's really easy to do, but it's kind of difficult because you're having to let go of this pain, and that pain sometimes doesn't want to leave and can just be really, really difficult to let go of. So good luck on that forgiveness. You guys could definitely do it. It's been done before, and you guys are going to feel so much clearer after it for sure as well. So for the next card, it says career change. So I'm going to bring that over for you guys to read that. So career change. The little blurb at the bottom says, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So that's really exciting. So for the book, what it reads for that, for a career change is, this card comes to you as a validation of your feeling that it's time to change your career. hence probably the reason why you kind of stumbled across this video and pressed play. As much as you've grown tired of your present vocational track, you've always wrestled with insecurities about making the change. You've worried about finances and other aspects involved with this decision. Fortunately, the angels want to let you know that they're helping and supporting you. Instead of focusing on what might happen in a negative sense, allow yourself to daydream about positive possibilities. See yourself fully immersed in a meaningful career, making a wonderful income and succeeding in all that you do. Imagine yourself waking up in the morning, excited about the workday before you. These are all very real possibilities if you're willing to go along with your internal guidance. The angels will guide you intuitively, one step at a time. So please don't get ahead of yourself and make sudden moves. Instead, stay fully immersed in the present and commit to doing your best. Your career change may be gradual, with you initially delving into another field on a part-time basis. It's the light at the end of the tunnel that helps you stay positive about your present moments. Yeah, so pile number 3, career change. Me guided to say that once you guys start something and it doesn't go it doesn't manifest or happen as quick as you would like it to, you guys kind of just ditch the idea altogether and see that as a sign, as, you know what, forget it, this is too hard, I'm definitely being steered away from it. My guides are telling me to tell you guys that when that happens, through every challenge that you guys experience in anything in life, it's a finding way of unraveling any sort of block that comes up. So in this case here, transitioning to a new career path with what the book was saying, where it's, like you're supposed to stay steady on the vision, essentially, I'm paraphrasing, steady on the vision that you're doing, take it one step at a time, even work it as a part-time basis. Like, it doesn't have to be some grandiose, like, shift into a brand new career, but it still can be, just bite-sized, bite-sized steps, one brick at a time sort of thing. And if you guys do lose hope, meditate on it. If you guys have connected to your guides, connect to the guides. And also, as the book says, consult your angels on it. Ask for signs. Ask for any sort of guidance that you need, because they're here for you so much, and they're just waiting for you guys to make that sort of decision with every step that you take. And again, like, this is you guys shining so fucking brightly. Sorry for the cursing, but you guys are shining so brightly, and it's time to find that tower, climb all the way up and just turn it on. Turn your light on. Turn your light on. Anyways, so for the final card, it's from the messages from your animal spirit guides. It's the meerkat here. It's a fun little fella. For all you Lion King fans, this is your Timon. So the little blurb at the bottom says, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Awesome. And for the meerkat, the book reads, the people in your life would love to offer their support to you. Your only job is to receive it, and indeed sometimes even ask for it. Those whom you feel closest to and trust the most are the individuals you can rely on to be there for you, especially when you really need it. People who are dealing with dire illnesses and have the support of friends and family members usually fare the best. However, you certainly don't need to experience such an extreme situation to take advantage of the love and care that others have to offer. Write down a list of the names of people you trust the most, and then go back through it and identify 3 traits in each of these individuals that make you trust them. When you're finished, you'll not only have a good idea of the qualities in those you rely on, but also a clear notion of the characteristics that make a person trustworthy in your eyes. Sure, you've been burned or disappointed at one time or another when you've trusted someone, and were let down or betrayed. Everyone has experienced this. So now, you may be afraid that if you let others in and count on them for support, something similar will happen. Those memories, consciously or subconsciously, will not only filter out any chance of being disappointed or hurt, but will also serve to keep others who are trustworthy at a distance. Look under that filter and listen to what your gut instinct tells you about a particular individual. How do they match up with the list of characteristics you find trustworthy? Take a chance and let yourself receive love and support. So pile number 3, for this deck of cards, for the animal messages, they have association words in the book. So those association words are family, community, group support, vigilance, observation, intelligence, energy, conservation, communication, resilience, protectiveness, grooming, and playfulness. And pile number 3, had a vision of some of you guys just alone in your room and essentially contemplating like suicide. You guys shine so brightly and so clearly to so many people, and sometimes you guys don't feel as though other people in your life reciprocate that. And the message that I'm getting from my guides is just to always remember the meerkat. Go to those people who are closest to you and remind yourself that those people are there for you. You know, they're there to love you, and you're totally worth being loved. Like, everybody in this world has that one thing, or many, but I'm saying, like, everybody in this world has at least one thing that, you know, makes them super lovable and totally worth living for. You guys are beautiful souls. Everybody in this world is beautiful, no matter how ugly they may seem on the inside or even the outside. But everybody's worth love. And pile number 3, you guys are very magnificent, beautiful beings, and you're totally worthy of that love. And that's kind of the community I want to build here, is just a bunch of people here to support each other. That, you know, sometimes life could get a little scary and the world could get a little intense, and you just kind of need that community or people that you could go to kind of help remind you that it's not as scary as what it can seem sometimes, and to be able to find the play and to be able to find the lightness of life. So pile number 3, thank you so much for stopping by. Your reading out of all 3 of them, I must say, like, resonated with me also the most, because I feel like I could relate a lot to you guys. So yeah, if you guys, I know this is a general reading, if you guys do want a more specific reading, please feel free to contact me on any of my contact info listed below. You guys could either email me or hit me up on any one of my socials, and yeah, I'll gladly do a reading for you guys. And also, you know, if you guys just want to keep it on YouTube, like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a heck of a lot more videos of these. If you guys have any further suggestions for any other future pick a card readings, please do also let me know. Yeah, guys, have a blessed day. You guys are such a great group and deserve the absolute best. Take care, everybody.